And out they came, hundreds of them. Cheering, applauding, putting on their game face. Just another ordinary morning for the youth of Manipur.
Games and sports have always been an integral part of the way of life here. And at every nook and corner, you'll find something being practiced. And these games are no longer borrowed pastimes, but a way for young Manipuris to redefine themselves, to reclaim joy and a brighter future in difficult times. It is, after all, the state of the Olympian, and as a popular Manipuri saying goes, it doesn't matter if you win or lose, as long as you play the game!
Playing, for these Manipuri kids, is anything but fun and games. Lifelong commitment, patience, resilience, endurance. These are not just words, but a way of life for the people of Manipur. It is no wonder that a state so small, nearly 1/50th a part of India, gives our nation the highest number of athletes and sports people. The Manipuris are way ahead of their game. Leaping, fighting, winning, shining. It is this winning attitude out of which heroes are born. A 5-time world amateur boxing champion. And when she packs a punch, she wins. The only woman boxer in the world to have won a medal in each one of the 6 world championships. Magnificent Mary's accolades are endless, but during her rise to international stardom, she never forgets to acknowledge her humble beginnings.
I'm also born and brought up in the poor family. I've given first priority to the poor people, whoever have the talent. Was giving accommodation free, everything. I mean, food, lodging, everything, training free, kid free.
Generously and selflessly extending world-class opportunities to deserving children, it was only natural that Mary would set up her very own academy, a charitable trust with the help of the government.
If not having the academy, children, they don't want to play actually. If we have the academy, if they have the facility, I think most of the children, they are inspired to seeing the facility. We are having national medalists and state champion, and some of the my students, they have got a job.
But for Mary, there is no substitute for hard work.
In the camp, I train 2 sessions, morning, evening. Morning almost 1.5 hour, and evening 2 hours. Here in Manipur, yes, living with the family actually a bit difficult for me. Morning, wake up, and children are going to school, so it was a bit difficult just doing my physical fitness maintain for half an hour, 40 minutes. I have to maintain my physical fitness. I don't want to miss 1 session, 2 session. At least I did my workout at least in morning or evening every day. So not like in the camp 1.5 or 2 hours. So I'm happy giving this initiative, give tips to the people, especially for the women.
Now that I'm nicely warmed up, the obvious next stop was Kumanlu Park in Imphal, where they train the giants of sport. There's no less than 24 different disciplines to choose from.
That's right, you heard me. 24 options to build and test your strength. Sports are taken so seriously in this state that there is a whole residential English medium school established with the sole objective of producing sportspersons with international standards of excellence.
Manipur is a state that all over country known as a powerhouse of sports. And as a Manipuri, I love to play sports and to bring medals for my country.
And this institution is dedicated to just that.
Manipur has produced many champions like Maricom, Sarita.
As one of sportsmen, I myself like to contribute to bringing name and fame to my state.
It has developed my body. I've become more skillful and stronger, faster. I've become more disciplined now.
Grooming its young sports talents to compete in the world arena.
To all the youths, I would like to say to them to give up drugs, alcohol and other things that are injurious to our health and focus more on their bodies to become healthy.
Just go forward, just pursue your dream and don't look back.
And in today's day and age, self-defense is not a bad idea. So I've decided to go with the art of war. On your marks, get set, go!
The art of war, or Wushu, is both a spectacular performance and a full contact sport derived from traditional Chinese martial arts. Developed as recently as 1949 in China, decades later it made a powerful entry into India. Today, competitive Wushu is an immensely popular international sport amongst participants from around the globe, including, and I proudly say, India. Ow! That has to hurt. But whoever said Wushu was easy? All right, I can do that, or that, or even this. And this stretching and bending you see is only the warm-up session.
Manipur means horse riding stance. Fight! यहाँ से punch करेगा hip से. Fight! Hands. Then fight! Chest. Then fight! Abdomen. Okay, 3 punches. Let's do it.
I can't wait to get started. At least I think so.
Okay, that's right. 1 hands. 2 chest. 3 abdomen. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Hey! Okay, very good. Very good. Okay.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, a glimpse into what Wushu really is all about.
Wushu, it is a very new sport in India, but not in all over the world. And it's also in its developing stage. And I have choose this sports because it's very different from other kinds of martial arts because it is divided in 2 categories, Sanso and Taolo. And it's very artistic and different, and I have not seen such kind of movements in other kind of martial arts.
Pretty much mastered Wushu. Up next, time for Taekwondo!
Taekwondo is a striking sport, and the Manipuris are determined to kick some serious ass at the international championships the world over.
I love Taekwondo because it's a martial art. Especially for women, we can protect ourselves. I play many nationals and win gold medals. I'm practicing for the upcoming Olympic championship. People recognize me and people know me as a Taekwondo player and they give respect to me. I feel proud myself that I'm playing for my nations and bring gold medals for my state and for my country.
There is no room for those with no discipline. This is a life choice, to put your country ahead of yourself. After I pick up a few basics, of course. All right, I'm always ready for a challenge.
And that is how you Taekwondo.
The wind is just right. The sun is bright. And the clouds, they create drama. Another perfect day in Manipur. And I'm going to take full advantage of that in the Lamdan Kuki village, about 70 kilometers from the capital Imphal.
Aren't there some days you wake up just itching for an adventure? Today is definitely one of those days. And here's a little known fact. Manipur actually has some of the best trekking and hiking trails in the country. What are we waiting for? Onward!
अभी आप लोग तैयार हैं?
Yes, sir.
ब्रिज सावधान.
In the adventure course, we have designed trekking, hiking, rock climbing, obstacle, and jungle surviving, solo night. We are training two boys and girls to scan the Mount Everest. We train them to become a perfect person. If you stay here, if you come here, if you will train about adventure activities, you live longer. I hope to see you here soon.
I decided to join these lovely fellows from the Manipuri Mountaineering Institute of Lamdan. Aage baro!
To understand the people of a place, you ought to do everything how they would do it. And at MMDA, that means harnessing up and climbing a tree. So be it.
I think I'm getting really comfy up here actually. My fear of heights is gone.
Not without just the right encouragement.
There's many ways up, only one way down. Whee!
I would do this 1,000,000 times over just for that applause. But there was something else that I was just dying to do. I mean, who doesn't have a secret life they wish they could have lived out? And for me, it was always to be an aerial ballerina. Thank God all those years at drama school finally paid off, huh? Manipur has an incredible tradition with athleticism and a high level of accomplishment in the martial arts. Every day I've been introduced to an amazing new art form, and today it's going to be the epic Thang-Ta. This indigenous ancient Manipuri martial art form is a part of every man and woman's growing up years. Created by the Mai Tais during the time of war, it was so awe-inspiring that it was prohibited by the British colonizers in 1891. But thankfully, soon after independence, it was revived. And like everything else in Manipur, there are as many women experts as there are men. Another unique example of a truly equal society. My love affair with these four-legged beauties started when I was all of 3. And I'm not afraid to admit that my affinity for horses is probably greater than that for my fellow humans. So how would I not indulge in a sport that Manipur has given to the world?
While cricket is still the most popular game in India, the king of games, or the game of kings, was invented here. Manipur is the birthplace of modern-day polo, and it's played on this sturdy pony, who is the direct descendant of the same pony Genghis Khan conquered half the world on. This is a mean, gorgeous beast. Let's get started, stallion.
He is the colour of nutmeg and the heat of ginger. He is pure air and fire. That's what Shakespeare had to say about horses. And although I'm terribly out of practice, you can imagine my pride when I got to meet the main man of polo himself, the captain of the Manipuri state team, S. Bimal.
They say 90% of polo is played by the pony. Now, I can well believe that. He's amazing.
These are the descendants of the great Mongolian wild horse and a distant cousin of the Tibetan pony.
The Manipuri pony is one of the distinct breeds of ponies in India. You know, horses run straight, but Manipuri ponies can turn around at any moment. You will find it in the heart of rituals. You'll find it in the heart of festivals. You'll find that the pony is the king's steed and all that. It's endless.
And the first place to have a women's polo team was without doubt Manipur.
The game of polo, which we Manipuris called Sagol Kangse, it was played in an organized manner, in a structured manner throughout history. And during the colonial days, the British saw it and they took it to India and the rest of the world. Polo is a beautiful game. It's a game of the kings. If you want to taste the original nuances, you know, the original feel of the